to angels. How would that change your life? Join us now on Angel Talk Tuesday as the psychic angel channelers Julie Geigel, Maggie Chula, and Catherine Glass allow angels to speak directly through them, sharing messages from beyond. As you bathe in the vibrational frequency of the angels here, you will begin to open up to a stronger and clearer communication of your own. The purpose of this show is to help you awaken, expand, and remember the magnificent being that you are and the mission you came here to fulfill. The angels have heard your call and are here to help. Are you ready to receive?
Our theme for the month is psychic phenomenon, and today's topic is ET encounters and more. Welcome, this is Julie Geigel, International Psychic Medium, Trance Channel for Archangel Metatron, an approved and certified Casa Guide for the John of God experience. You can find me over at www.juliegeigel.com and on Facebook at Julie Geigel Psychic Medium. I'd love to invite you to join us on our annual John of God Spiritual Transformation Healing Retreat coming up April 4th through the 16th of 2016. I'm so excited to return. It really is a homesickness that I get, and I can begin to start feeling it move in. For some reason, I can't talk. Probably the topic for today. So let's go ahead and get started, as Metatron has much to say on our subject. I'm going to go ahead and ring the Tingsha bells, and this just creates a beautiful sacred space today for our channeling to come through, calling out any negative energy. And when I channel, I do what Barbara Brennan calls a rasp breath, and then Metatron will present himself. All right, here we go. Welcome. I am Metatron. Thank you for joining us here today. We are excited to share with you information that will help you to process and absorb the energies that are around you. As a light being, you are beginning to access higher dimensions and frequencies, and you are becoming very aware of the multidimensional being that you are and the other planets, universes that exist simultaneously working with this planet Earth. And some of these energies and entities, many, are here to help you. And some are not. So when you are working with energies outside of the Earth space-time frequency, it is important that you discern the energy, entity, or being as light or dark. You have been born with a guidance system. And your physical body is part of that guidance system. And you intuitively, innately know that which is good, pure, love, light, blessings, joy, happiness. And as there is light, so is there dark. And you know what this feels like as well in your physical body, in your mental, emotional body. Anxiety, fear, worry. So when you are working with other spiritual realms, simply ask, whatever is in my highest good, ask to work only with the light beings, only with the evolved, advanced ETs and entities that are here to assist Mother Earth. And so you will. There is no secret. It is not difficult. You need no spells or no special protection. You simply need to ask and state your intention coming from a place of purest desire. And as your frequency lifts higher and higher, as we have discussed before, any lower energies or entities or ETs will simply not be able to penetrate into your energy field to communicate with you. The frequency of love is all the protection that you will ever need. And now we welcome the Pleiadians, an ET group that has been working with Mother Earth for a very long time. Julie herself is deeply connected to this energy. And feel them all around you. They come with great love and light. They are very powerful. Yet very gentle. Honest, pure. And imagine a beautiful Merkaba, a crystal temple, Imagine stepping into the beautiful starship. And being open to receiving now the clearing, the cleansing, revitalizing your soul, realigning with your soul purpose, clearing out any shadows, anything that is no longer serving you, and allowing you to align with your highest purpose, fulfilling the mission you came here to complete. Feel your heart opening and a beautiful spiral moving down through the top of your head, encompassing your whole body, up and down, activating this energy for the next 24 hours until the opening and healing is complete. I am Metatron, and I have spoken here today. You are listening to Angel Talk Tuesday every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Coming up in our next segment is Maggie Chula and the Master Teachers of the Akasha.
Bringing a more conscious lifestyle to your world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM. The number one reason girls drop out of school in sub-Saharan Africa is lack of access to feminine hygiene products. The Pads for Schoolgirls Project, an outreach of Humanity Healing International, is changing this paradigm by setting up sewing programs at schools, teaching girls a vocational skill, while producing the reusable pads that help keep them attending classes. The girls pay it forward by making and giving pad kits to other girls in need. To learn more, visit humanityhealing.org. Humanity Healing is where your heart is.
Dr. Kevin here, and I want to invite you every Thursday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, to join me on the Dr. Kevin Show, where we have a diversity of guests who help you step outside the box, behind the curtain, and see what a load of crap is going on in the world today, so you have more information with which to make better decisions. We'll see you there. Namaste.
Hi, I'm Julie Geigel. Join us on our annual John of God Spiritual Transformation Healing Retreat. You can find more information at juliegeigel.com.
This is Maggie Chula. I invite you to download my free workbook and audio, Awaken Your Soul Connection, at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Check out my psychic development classes at catherineglass.com.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Looking for inspiration?
Want to be inspired?
Not sure where to go?
Find Mark and Kim every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern on Inspired Living.
Topics will elevate consciousness and range from metaphysics to the human and social experience and all things spiritual.
Welcome to an inspired community that offers support, encouragement, and new ways of thinking. You are the inspired and the inspiration.
The Real Conscious Connection. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Maggie Chula, and I am a psychic medium, vibrational healer, and trance channel for the master teachers of the Akasha. My work with them involves all levels and layers of healing the body, the emotions, the mind, and the spirit. I would like to thank Julie Geigel and Archangel Metatron for helping us start this journey of talking about extraterrestrials. You know, we think that ETs, extraterrestrials, are all around and outside of us. But if you think about it, where did you come from? Why are you somehow separated from this universe of ETs? So as I tuned into Metatron and I went into the Merkaba, I was shown a ray of light that led from my spirit to all the many places in the universe that I have traveled as a soul being. And I came back into my body to come and be the channel and voice for one of the master teachers. And I invite them to step in now and to help me with this channel. And I know that this is a very important conversation. My name is Isis, and I am a goddess, and I come from a very far away space in time. My time on Earth, the one that's the best known, was in the days of the ancient pharaohs, in the days of what we would term the darker times on the earth. Isn't that funny? They're known as the darker times, and yet there's always darkness where there is light. Now, my work had been to bring in the knowledge of being a winged pharaoh. That is a ruler on earth who owns their wings, their ability to be within the higher vibration of being and also in the physical plane of manifestation. Yes, that was my goal here. And I found myself swarmed and swamped by the darker beings who were embodying my own family. And I shut down. And I allowed that darkness to use me, even though I was unaware of it. It took me a while to realize I had been connected to beings that were not here of the light. You see, even those of us who are highly ascended can sometimes be challenged to know, is this in our highest and best interest for those darker, lower vibrations? And we say that in a way that some of us mean they are not as good as us. But we know through all of our talks, our teachings, we are all created equal in the vibration of the source. But we consider them a lower vibration because they are here with the intent of causing chaos and fear and disorder in the mind. That is their intention. It does not feel like a higher purpose. It is certainly not the vibration you would get from our beloved Mother Mary, full of light, love, and compassion. But there is always a reason in the mind of God, and that is what I will ask you to keep in mind today. There is a higher purpose in everything that is happening in your life. There is a connection always between you, the choices you are making, and your ability to move closer to your pure spirit being. Are you multidimensional? Of course. Are you opening up to that as a group consciousness for mankind? Oh, yes. And is this a blessing? That's where the challenge comes in. Knowing, sensing, seeing light vibration all around you, and yet knowing different choices are playing out. Let us step a moment back from our own self and see this in the greatness of the universal truth of light, of love, of dark, of shadows, all playing out in a way that helps you heal, grow, and change. The great teachers of the Akasha share that we have been every vibration of light. That includes the inverse of the shadow. The shadow is not to be feared. The shadow cannot harm you. It is here to teach. But learning the discernment of your heart's intent. Do you wish to be a part of the chaos? Do you want to be a part of the splintering of the... You can do that in many forms. What we are here to bring about on the earth through these beloved channels, through my brothers and sisters of the Akasha, in our pure spirit bodies, we are here to shine the light and say, through laughter, through joy, you feel better. Sharing your light and love with the world helps you heal. Sharing your light and love with the world helps the people around you heal. Can you tune into the sadness? Of course you can. It resonates deep in your cells. For the being of earth has great sorrow, but great joy. Do you see? Great sorrow, great joy. Which do you choose? If there is vibration coming at you, knowledge coming at you, that makes you feel insecure, nervous, concerned, look at that and find where in your body that resonates. And if it is your choice, share the light and say, I am an all-powerful, divine being of light. I am connected to the source of all that is. I have nothing to fear if God is with me. And I, Isis, assure you, God is everywhere. The life force flows through you to others as it flows through others to you. There has been much talk of these darker, lower vibrations, and your news sources show you all sorts of reasons to be sad, to have sorrow, to feel chaos. Your own families bring that to you. Your friends, your coworkers bring these shadows with them. It takes a warrior of light, a strength of character, of knowing and desire to move in the light, even if there are shadows. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Those are sacred words of truth. The divine light of God shines in every one of you, in your hearts. If you have closed that heart energy, you can open it again, easily, effortlessly, through your desire and your intent. Do not look outside yourself for the shadow that is causing this pain, this disruption. Look into your own heart's vibration. See and sense this chaotic energy and release it into the light of God. Transmute it into the light of God and know you are choosing to align with the light. These ETs, these spaceships, the things that are being seen now in the skies have always been here. We have always been here. There is beautiful, loving, light, vibrational beings here for you now. Connect through your heart, connect through your mind, and know the truth of which I speak. You are a divine being of light, and you have the power to change your life today. There is much love here. We wish you the understanding of these words. Thank you. We're going to take a short commercial break. Please stay tuned for our next channeler, the beloved Catherine Glass and the Galactic Council of Light. Thank you.
The cutting edge of conscious radio, OMTimes Radio, IOM FM. What if business could be fun? What if business is the adventure of living? What are you choosing? Where do you do business that makes it easier, more fun, or more joyful for you? We'd love to see where you do business. Connect with us on Instagram at Joy of Business or Twitter at Joy of Business. And share your pictures with hashtags BusinessDoneWhere and Joy of Business. Let's change the world with business.
Come heal yourself. What is healing? Healing is nothing but connecting to your all-knowing higher self that already has solutions to all your problems and is always there to guide you. Through this show, we help you to connect with that you are and help you realize the innate potential you have to heal every aspect of your life. So come heal yourself every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern, with your host, Monica Goyal. Namaste.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Are you looking for a place to connect with like-minded souls? Check out our inner circle at juliegeigel.com.
And this is Maggie Chula. My book of channeled messages, Open the Doorway to Your Soul, is now available, and learn more at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Come to our amazing Soul Culture Retreat May 20th through the 23rd in lovely Stowe, Vermont. Sign up at catherineglass.com.
What if living didn't have to be so serious?
What if you could move beyond your problems with greater confidence and ease than you've ever imagined?
Throw your labels out the window and join the Irreverent Therapist for practical tips and a very different way of approaching the changes you would like to create.
Marilyn Bradford
and Pam Hodling
have empowered hundreds of people to come out of self-judgment, quit looking to experts, and begin to create the lives they desire.
Join us Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Irreverent Therapist Show.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio, IOM FM.
Welcome back to Angel Talk Tuesday. This is Catherine Glass. I am a psychic and a medium, and a channel for the Galactic Federation of Light. And I can be found at www.catherineglass.com. I work with families and individuals, bringing messages from loved ones who have crossed over to the higher side of life. And I also channel for groups, publicly doing demonstrations of mediumship as well. You can look up my events on catherineglass.com for classes also in psychic and mediumistic development. And I'd like to thank beautiful Maggie Chula and the wisdom from the master teachers of the Akasha. In this case, Goddess Isis came to speak so beautifully to remind us of so many important things about the light that we are and the discernment that we need to have when working with our expansive consciousness. And I'm going to begin my own descent, or ascent, I should say, into a channeled space to receive messages today about ETs, I guess, and our friends in other dimensions. So here we go. And thanks for listening today. Greetings. I am Ezra. I am a voice from the Galactic Federation and the Council of Light. I am like an older sister guide to Catherine, and my vibration works well with her frequency, and so I often will come through and work with her and speak through her, because we align energies well. I come to you today to speak about the other beings and dimensions in this and other universes. It's funny to think that the minds of many of you on planet Earth question the existence of any life forms other than on your own planet. This is an example of where you are or have been on your evolutionary scale for many, many eons. The minds of humans have been controlled and dominated by fear for a very long time. And from that fear comes struggle for power and dissension among your species, which keeps you limited in your consciousness and your potential to rise up into becoming the full awakened race that you are meant to be. Even funnier still is that if you were to take a poll on how many humans believe there are ETs in existence, you would find a large majority do believe and accept that we do exist and have for eons as well. There are vast uncharted territories and universes in creation that have yet to be explored. We, from the Galactic Federation, are but one collective, one group, part of creation. We are like your older siblings, and some of us are elders with much wisdom accumulated over time. But we are not gods, all-knowing. We are not the highest authority of creation. We do walk in brotherhood with each other, even though we are each of differences and planetary systems. We are your Earth's future selves. Our vision is for Earth and all of the planetary systems that we know and are aligned with will come together to a greater and greater awakening and continue to expand our love and compassion throughout this universe and all of the universes until harmony is the predominance throughout creation. Even where there is darkness, that harmony through creation will be such that the freedom to live as you choose is accepted, as long as your choice harms none outside of your own darkness and choice to exist that way. At this time, it is known and accepted that Pleiadians, Sirians, Arcturians are the predominant starseed races that work together for the benefit of this harmony and with the awakening of the human race on Earth. Much of what you are taught and have been told about your history, your planet's history, is not correct. You can discover more about this information that I speak of through your own efforts to connect through meditation and channeling, and through many books and articles that have been written by some of these beings who have incarnated on your earth in human form for the very purpose of enlightening the human race to these truths. This is the important light work that these beings do, to volunteer their time, to come in as a human and live amongst you. It is very difficult for those of us who do that and have done that, for we vibrate at a different frequency than Earth beings, and it is a challenge for many who have incarnated to bring light here, to do their work on your planet. Remember, everything is energy. You are energy. We are energy. Thought is energy. You create your reality through thoughts. You, as a race, are coming out now of a darker, more ignorant time of belief on your planet. You are beginning to know and believe and experience your true power to create through thought, and are now understanding the laws of attraction. Your fear thoughts have dominated much of the reality you have experienced on this earth. Opening your hearts and minds will continue to transform those fear thoughts to a higher and higher vibration, which will take your reality into light and expansion and joy and compassion and higher awareness. Do not be fooled by lower entities vying for your attention when you are in lower frequency thinking. If you are going to try and channel information from the higher realms, be sure to state that intention with clarity. And then lift your energy to a high vibration of light and love, to call in the higher beings to channel through you. You must have discernment and clarity about whom you will allow in and whom you will listen to. This is said not to create more fear in you, but to empower you to reach up to the truest heights of your potential as a true being of light. The angels, ascended masters, and the Galactic Federation are all here and always available to you. We recommend you take the time to sit in quiet, to ask them to come and guide you, speak to you, and be sure to write down their messages. Then you will be a part of the great enlightening of your beautiful planet. For that is why we do what we do. That is mainly the whole reason for our existence in the other dimensions that are connected to your planet. Our life sole purpose is for the greater awakening of the planet Earth. You are a very special gem. You must understand the planet Earth is a very sacred and special place, like none other thus far discovered. in the galaxies and in this universe, and possibly other universes as well. For you have emotional bodies. You have them yet untapped, that is to be expanded and explored further. You on Earth have the potential to bring tremendous light and harmony to the rest of this galactic federation that we have formed, to bring you along, to come back to and go beyond the highest enlightened state that the Earth has ever known. Be excited, for the time is now. It has come for you all to rise up and take your place in the Galactic Federation. Claim your space that has been held for you for so long. We are patient. We work hard to support you and be here for all of you. Know that we are real, and we come through the hearts and minds of many of you on Earth, like the 3 here who channeled today. And we thank them, each one of them, for their efforts and their time spent bringing our messages through. We thank you for hearing our messages today, and we leave you with our love. I am Ezra, I am Pleiadian, and I very much look forward to more communication with you all. Many blessings on your journey into the light. Well, thank you, Ezra, for speaking through me today. That was quite powerful. And make sure that you guys all stay tuned as we go to break, because when we return, we're going to discuss all of our channelings today. Thanks for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday.
Bringing you the best of the conscious minds in the world. OMTimes Radio, your conscious lifestyle on steroids. Have you ever wondered how to change your love paradigm? The secret key is finding a love partnership, not just a regular connection. How do you find these? Through conscious relationships. Ascending Hearts Dating is a dating site for people like you that believes in second chances and a different type of spiritual connection. Try Ascending Hearts for free today at ascendinghearts.com and change your love paradigm. Ascending Hearts, the premier dating community for the spiritually awake.
Hey ladies, do you want to have that good hair day feeling all the time? Gentlemen, would you want your special someone to have that glow, letting you know she is feeling completely satisfied? This feeling and that glow can be yours by embracing your sexual power. So join me, Rachel Kenley, award-winning romance author, on the O-Spot. The O-Spot will guide you to that peak with guest interviews, book discussions, and conversations on the thrills of sexual empowerment. Put the zing back in your life. Come up and see me sometime on the O-Spot, live on Hump Day at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel. Be sure to sign up for our free healing list at juliegeigel.com.
This is Maggie Chula. For spiritual and psychic development classes, check out the Akashic Vibration Process at maggiechula.com.
I'm Catherine Glass. Stop by and show us some love at our Facebook page, Angel Talk Tuesday, and remember your magnificence.
And we are
the Psychic Angel Channelers
from Angel Talk Tuesday.
Hi, this is Julie Geigel.
I'm Maggie Chula.
And I'm Catherine Glass.
And we're the Psychic Angel Channelers. Join us every week here on OMTimes Radio for Angel Talk Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time.
The angels have heard your call and are here to help.
Are you ready to receive?
Remember your magnificence with Angel Talk Tuesday.
Your conscious connection to a more mindful world. OMTimes Radio, IOM FM.
Welcome back. Thank you for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday, hosted every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Central Time on OMTimes Radio. Show us some love by liking our Facebook page over at Angel Talk Tuesday Now. This is Julie Geigel. Thank you so much, Catherine Glass, for that lovely message from the Galactic Federation of Light. I'm just going to take a moment to recap our show today. Metatron joined us sharing a beautiful message about the discerning the extraterrestrials that you're working with, and making sure that the information that you're coming through resonates with you, that it's something that makes you feel good. And sometimes if you don't know mentally, you can always check in with your body physically. So if you listen to something and you end up with a headache, that probably isn't an energy or something you want to hang on to. You want to be in alignment with things that make you feel good. So that is that internal emotional guidance system can help you in the discernment. And then the Pleiadians came in and did a beautiful activation in the Merkaba. And I know myself, when we stepped into that crystal temple and the spiral that came down from the top into the top of our head through our body was very, very powerful. And again, whenever you're doing work in multi-dimensions, ask for whatever's in your highest good, and ask that the light beings and the highest vibration come in to work with you. So it's real important to ask. Ask. Don't forget that. And then our lovely Maggie channeled Goddess Isis, the winged pharaoh. And Goddess Isis talked about her journey of darkness being influenced by lower negative thought forms, which I loved that because I think that there might be a misperception that some are immune, and no one is immune. We all work through and deal with the shadows. And one of her big messages was the shadow should not be feared. It cannot harm you. It is here to teach you to stand in your power, which I really thought was beautiful. Remember your connection to Source. It takes a warrior of light to do the work that you came here to do. And then she quoted Psalm 23:4 from the Bible, which is my absolute all-time favorite. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou is with thee. And our beautiful Catherine Glass channeled Ezra, who is from the Pleiadian group, and also talked a lot about the Galactic Federation of Light. And she shared with us that the main star seeds, predominant star seeds, are Pleiadians, Sirians, and Arcturians. And I know we have a guest host next week, Deborah Livingston, and she and I had a conversation, and she shared with me that she is an Arcturian. So we'll get a chance to talk to her next week and maybe some information about some of that. But they're all here working to help Mother Earth, to help our human species evolve and advance. And one of the biggest messages from Ezra was that we have a choice. We can choose that lower thought form, or we can choose a higher thought form. And as we choose a higher thought form, we are able to step into the highest enlightened state the Earth has ever known, affecting all of the galaxy, which I just thought was immensely powerful. All right, well, we're just going to take some time here to open this discussion up to the ladies here. Any thoughts or comments today, girls?
Yeah, I would like to just share that it's when we do these shows, Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I get all these great visions, and then I start to feel a little down or worried or anxious. But I tell you, the moment we turn the phone on and we start to work with these shows, I just love linking up with both of you, all of these beings of light, and feeling them all come online and say, "We're here with you, Maggie." It's just a beautiful, wonderful vibration, and I sincerely hope others feel that sort of linking up to that higher power that is within us all. It just feels great. So, I'm not entirely sure exactly what we all say, but that's how I experience it as a channel.
Yeah, I definitely walk into this in one level of frequency and come out on the other side of it in another level of frequency, which is great. I mean, it takes courage, guys, to do what we're doing. It takes guts and a little insanity, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to erase all the good work we're doing by channeling these messages, because it's true. We have been a fear-based planet, I think, and I know for myself as a human being, I'm human and I'm a gifted channel, and I'm able to bring through incredible energies. But in my human level of consciousness, I get down, I get scared, I get anxious, I get blocked, I get worried, and it's all about surrendering and trusting that the highest is going to come through, and then just getting out of the way, really.
Yeah. Yeah, and I have to say that there's so much going on in the universe right now, energetically, with what's happening with, being in the golden age and this shift in consciousness. And what I've been finding, I've been doing a lot of work with my own personal shadow energies. And I loved how one of the channels today talked about the shadows as a thought form, as a lower thought form, because I've certainly been feeling a lot of that. And it's almost like a mosquito, where I have this energy where have these thoughts about other people or things that are happening in my life. And it's, that split personality of like, okay, as Julie, that's not who I want to be. I want to always be in light. I want to have pure thoughts, and I want to be in a place of love. Where is this lower thought form coming from? And sometimes it helps to disconnect those thoughts. That I learned that from Eckhart Tolle. The thought in your mind is not who you are. So sometimes when you recognize that that is a shadow, that is a lower frequency that's trying to interfere with your joy or interfere with your good, and then stand in your power. And that was another suggestion one of the channels gave us today, was stand in your power and shine your light. That's your best defense.
Absolutely. I teach some of that in my psychic development classes, actually, it's called your divine identity, and really walking in and claiming your divine identity, which is basically a list of adjectives that emanate pure light through the vibrational frequency of the word. I am creative, I am powerful, I am light, I am love, I am compassion, all that kind of stuff. And when you vibrate that, you walk in that frequency, that's what you attract.
Yes, and the only thing I would add to that is that, it's so, I think all of us, it was a journey to get to this level of being able to channel this vibration of light. And for all of those out there who are learning, growing, wanting to do this, just that want, that intent, that desire is going to help you. So just keep your mind on the goal, which is you want your world to be light. You want your world to be joyful. And I think for many of us, we need to let go of, but what about my family? But what about others? It's like, no, shine your light, be the light, and allow the other people around you to feel it and be uplifted by it.
Yes, and Maggie, to that, I want to say what Julie was talking about, lower thought forms and entities and like a mosquito. Your own family members will be, they're not inherently bad or anything, but those energies will come and work through them to try to knock you down and make you feel self-conscious or insecure or not do it because you don't want to look weird or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I right?
Absolutely. The shadows, they sneak in everywhere.
They'll judge you and they'll throw judgment at you, and then you'll feel small or like you want to deny your own light because you want to fit in and be accepted by the family, the mother-in-law, or whoever it is, that's throwing energy at you.
Right. Right.
Absolutely.
And exactly what Isis said. We're not immune. We all of us have this inside us, light, dark, shadows. So I definitely am one of those. And you both know how long it took me to fully stand in the light. So
yes,
I'm not judging anyone else.
And sometimes you have to walk away and find your tribe,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And thank you, too, for being part of my tribe.
We love you,
Maggie. On it. Yeah.
Yeah, such a beautiful inspiration today. And, a topic that some would be wary of, and much, much discussion and dispute over ETs. Mm-hmm. But I think that the information today will help empower us to walk in our own light. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Angel Talk Tuesday. Archives are 24 hours after the live show airs on OMTimesRadio.com. Don't forget to send us your psychic question on our Facebook page over at Angel Talk Tuesday. Each week, we'll pick a question to answer here on the air. And remember, you have a plethora of angels uplifting, inspiring, and enfolding you in God's love every day. Until next time, this is the Psychic Angel Channelers, Julie Geigel, Maggie Chula, and Catherine Glass, helping you connect with your own angelic